Hello and back guys to the channel, and we are here with another match preview as Rangers take on Falkirk tomorrow, Sunday, 2 o'clock. I actually thought the game was on Sky, turns out it's not. Thought we were getting a big card, Super Sunday, but no. And I think it's going to be a pretty good game because Falkirk, they love goals, now they love conceding them, they love scoring them. We're kind of similar, but for us that's kind of unacceptable. So, I'll say kinda, no, it just is unacceptable. May as well start with Falkirk in this match preview. Obviously, fantastic season so far, sitting 6th in the league, unless results today have drastically changed the table. I don't think they would have. You look at them and it's like, how is a team with their budget, also with their budget, not even that vastly that different from when the team that won the League One title. Yeah, they've added players, right? I mean, the experience and the quality of Brian Graham and Arfield. Obviously, right, you wouldn't want to be signing them. But if we signed Arfield and Brian Graham in the summer instead of Asgard and Schmidt, we'd be better off. 110%. In terms of goals, in terms of money, in terms of everything. Like, how sad is it that 38-year-old Brian Graham, journeyman striker, would be doing a better job than our second most expensive signing ever? I mean, when you put it into that context, it's actually petrifying. And Asgard, he's bogging. Too many of our players are bogging. Asgard, Ant-Man. I mean, Ant-Man, oh, but Russell Martin's coached all the goodness out of him. Oh, Russell Martin's away. So, where is it then? Where's your goodness, Ant-Man? Is it away down the drain, son? Anyway, Falkirk, winning games, losing games. They make it entertaining. John McGlynn plays a style of football, and you can't really complain about it because it's entertaining. And I mean, if that's what we could get while winning, I think we'd love it. Now, obviously, recently we've had the polar opposite of that. We've won 4 games in a row, and let's face it, they haven't been great. The Levy game probably been the worst at the 4. Kelly game wasn't great, but I mean, step in the right direction. Hibs, don't really care about that performance because away from home in Europe, in Europe, away from home at Easter Road, it's always a difficult place. You can't just take the 3 points. But what was the other game? Away to Dundee, that was good. You can't even complain about it. I mean, second half I went off the boil, but first half that's more of what I'm after. But yeah, I mean, first and foremost, it's all about winning games for us. But it's sad when you look at the likes of Falkirk, you look at the likes of Motherwell, and you know, it's two drastically different styles of football, but there's like an identity, there's structure, there's entertainment. Now, I've always said I don't really care about entertainment in terms of football as long as we're winning trophies. But if you're not doing either, then it's like, well, what are you doing? You know, it's so frustrating to see this Jens guy come into Motherwell on a shoestring budget and do to them what we all thought Russell Martin was going to do to us. Now, to be honest, Danny Roll's not really promised anything in terms of a style of play. He said we need to win, then we'll worry about a style of play. We've done that, but I mean, as long as we're winning, I'm not that bothered about a style of play, but at the same time, I would like to see one incorporated. Now, against Braga, we drew 1 each. That was our last game. Falkirk's last game was a 3-0 win at Tannadice, so Falkirk definitely coming into it off the back of a better result, because our game was must win and we drew. Sums us up in these modern times. But yeah, I mean, just really disappointing, that Braga game. And when I did the reaction and review, I was fuming. But I was thinking that many people wouldn't share the same sentiment as me, but I'd say that over 90% of Rangers fans were in the agreeance that it was unacceptable. I'm sure we've all seen the images of the teams for 2020, 2022, and then this team side by side. Like, even like the worth of the team. I think 2020 was like 11 million, 2022 was 17, and this one was 31, and it's like, that is so tragic that like we're spending way more now and it's getting like 100 times worse, the actual squads. It's insane. But as for this game, I think we'll win. Hearts have dropped points, right? There's a good chance there's more drop points to be looking at tomorrow. Either or, we need to take care of number one, and that's us. So hopefully we can do that. But at the same time, I mean, there's an opportunity for us, man. Teams are dropping points. Hearts have crumbled in the last couple of weeks. We need to take advantage of that. Celtic have a tough run of fixtures. Hearts have got a very tough run of fixtures as well. I mean, they play each other soon, so one of them has to drop points. Then on the flip side, we play Hearts at Tynecastle, so one of us has to drop points. You know, that's kind of how a league works. But at the same time, folks, it's must win tomorrow. Alright, we have just got to try and win as many games of football as we can and see where we are at the end of the season, because expectations got ripped up a long time ago, as we all know. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Going to go 3-2 Rangers. I think it'll be very, very high scoring, and hopefully I'd like to see some of the strikers score, man. Like, would that be too much to ask? Probably, in this day and age, because all our strikers are pish. And it's the regression's just summed up by the shite players that we end up keeping end up being better than the ones that we're actually bringing in. Like, Danilo looks better than Miovski and Shamiti, which again wouldn't be hard, but when you compare Danilo to like our strikers over the last 5 years, he's definitely ranking towards the lower end. And same with most other positions. Like, how shite these guys are, it makes, like, when Kieran Doyle and Matondo come back to the squad, it's like, it doesn't even feel like that much of a downgrade of anything. If it might be an upgrade on some players, when in the past it's like, it's kicking the balls playing him. Anyway, 3-2 Rangers, come on.